Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. There's a lot of buzz swirling around the NFL right now, and it's not just the usual off-season chatter. No, this time the whispers are turning into loud rumors that could seriously shake up the NFC East, and more specifically, could have huge implications for the New York Giants' playoff push and future. The latest speculation centers around a potential trade that would see Ramondre Stevenson, the Patriots' talented running back, making his way to the Giants. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like just another rumor, but believe me, the sources are pointing to some serious discussions happening behind closed doors, and it's worth paying close attention to. Let's break it down. The Patriots, sitting at a disappointing 3-6 record, are clearly in a position where they might start selling assets rather than buying. Their cap situation isn't the best, with about $2.5 million in cap space available. That's tight, especially when you consider they're eyeing extensions for players like Drake May. So it's no surprise that rumors are pointing toward them being sellers at the trade deadline, which is coming up fast on November 4th. The Patriots are reportedly looking to free up some cap room, and the player most talked about in these discussions is Stevenson. And it makes sense. He's an elite talent, a Pro Bowl alternate at just 27 years old with a skill set that's hard to match. He's not just a guy who runs the ball. He's a playmaker, a dual threat who can catch out of the backfield and make big plays, which is exactly what the Giants need to improve their offense. The reports suggest that the Patriots might be willing to part ways with Stevenson in exchange for a third-round pick in 2026 and a sixth-round pick in 2027. That's a pretty reasonable price for a player of his caliber, especially considering the Patriots' current struggles on offense and their ongoing issues with their offensive line, which has allowed a staggering 42 sacks so far in 2025. The New England defense isn't what it used to be either, with a defense that's giving up around 26 points per game, putting a lot of pressure on their offense to keep up. They need to free up cap space not just for draft picks, but also to re-sign or bring in defensive help, like Matthew Judon, whose $26 million cap hit is a big chunk of their budget. On the other side, the Giants are looking to add a weapon that can really make a difference, especially considering their recent struggles with the run game. The absence of Saquon Barkley and the inconsistent production from their other running backs have limited their offense, making it predictable and easier for defenses to load up against Daniel Jones and the passing game. Stevenson could be the piece that revitalizes their ground attack, especially in the crucial second half of the season. When you look at Stevenson's stats this year, it's clear he's still playing at a high level. His PFF grade is an impressive 82. Won in 2025, and he's accumulated 145 carries for 710 yards, averaging 4.9 yards per carry with 5 touchdowns. That's top-tier production, and he's already racked up over 800 rushing yards and 28 touchdowns in his career. Not to mention, he's got the kind of versatility that makes him perfect for the Giants' offense. He's a tough runner, breaking tackles at a high rate, with 32 broken tackles this season, putting him among the league's best. Plus, he's shown durability, despite a minor ankle injury in Week 4 that caused him to miss one game. His yards after contact per carry is 1.7, and he averages about 4 yards after the catch per reception, making him a threat both on the ground and in space. The potential trade makes a lot of sense from the Patriots' perspective. They're trying to shed some cap and rebuild, focusing on drafting young talent and bolstering their defense to support their aging stars like Judon. This move would free up around $5 million in cap space, giving them room to maneuver in free agency or to extend players like Drake May, whom they're reportedly eyeing as a future franchise quarterback. The Patriots' front office has been open about their desire to rebuild their roster, and trading Stevenson could be a smart move for them to reset financially and strategically. But for the Giants, this isn't just about adding another player. It's about upgrading their entire offense. Stevenson's skill set aligns perfectly with what they need. Someone who can take pressure off Daniel Jones, keep defenses honest, and help them move the chains more effectively. His presence would add a new dimension to their rushing attack, which has been inconsistent this season. With Saquon Barkley out, New York has been relying on a committee of backs, but Stevenson's ability to carry the load and produce big plays could be exactly what they need to turn their season around. The impact on their offensive efficiency could be significant. We're talking about a player who could bring about a plus 16% increase in EPA per run, helping Jones and the passing game become more effective, especially in third and short situations. The Giants could see a boost of around 17% in third down conversions, which are vital in close games and playoff battles. And with Stevenson's proven ability to produce long runs, just like Joe Mixon did with the Bengals last year, he could be a game-changer in cold November weather, when running the ball becomes even more crucial. The betting markets are already reacting to these rumors, with Super Bowl odds moving from plus 6,000 to plus 3,500, reflecting the increased confidence in the Giants' postseason chances if they make this move. The potential addition of Stevenson could elevate the Giants' total yards by over 150 yards per game, giving them a much-needed spark on offense and making them more dangerous to contend with in December and January. Of course, the Patriots' perspective isn't as optimistic. They're skeptical about their running back situation, especially after injuries and inconsistent production from their current group. They need cap space not only for strategic retooling, but also to make sure their defense, which has been leaking points, gets the help it needs. Trading Stevenson would clear a significant amount of cap space, around $9.5 million, and allow them to focus on drafting young defenders and improving their pass rush, which has been a weak spot this season. For the Giants, this trade could be a turning point. It's a move that signals their intent to contend now, not just in the future. Adding Stevenson would be a statement that they're all in on making a postseason run, and that they're willing to make bold moves to improve their roster. It would energize the fan base, give Daniel Jones a reliable weapon, and help the offense find its rhythm again. With Stevenson's talent and the Giants' offensive line starting to gel, this could be the boost they need to climb the NFC standings and set themselves up for a deep playoff run. Looking ahead, the ripple effects of such a trade would extend beyond just the Giants and Patriots. It would shake up the entire NFC East, potentially forcing division rivals to rethink their strategies. For the Giants, acquiring Stevenson is about more than just one player. It's about setting a tone, showing that they're committed to winning now and that they're willing to do what it takes to elevate their team to the next level. It's a move that could define their season and shape their legacy for years to come. And let's not forget, all of this is happening at a time when the NFC is wide open. The Eagles are dominant but vulnerable, the Cowboys are inconsistent, and the Commanders are still finding their footing. The Giants have a real shot if they can capitalize on opportunities like this, and adding a player like Stevenson could be just what they need to punch through the noise and make some serious noise in the playoffs. So, Giants fans, keep your eyes peeled. This trade rumor could turn into a reality, and if it does, it might just be the move that propels your team back into Super Bowl contention. The offseason is always full of surprises, but this one has all the makings of a game changer. We'll be watching closely and bringing you all the updates as they come. Remember, the Giants are on the rise, and with bold moves like this, they could be shaping the NFC's future for years to come. Stay tuned, stay loud, and let's keep the hope alive. This is the kind of move that could redefine the Giants' season, and honestly, it's pretty exciting to think about what's possible when a franchise is willing to shake things up. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Stevenson would be the perfect addition to help turn things around? Or are you skeptical about giving up draft capital for a player? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest news on the Giants and everything happening in the NFL. Keep the faith, because this season is far from over, and with moves like this, the Giants could be gearing up for something special.